Hello and welcome to Sew with Christine. Here is a detailed tutorial on how to cut and sew this lovely bubu dress. This is a very simple one and it is beginners friendly. So if this is what you're interested in watching, kindly hit the subscribe button, like and share this video. If you do not want to miss out on amazing tutorials from Sew with Christine, kindly turn your post notification bell on. Here is my fabric all laid out and I have this fabric folded into 4 as you can see. So this is a chiffon material. On this part I'm going to measure 26 inches. I'll be working with 26 inches for the width and the length is 60 inches. Fabrics like this always come in length 60 to 62. At the top part here, I'm going to mark out my starting line of about 0.5 inch. And from the center here on the starting line, I'm going to come inward by 2.5 inches for the neck width. Then I will come down by 1 inch from the starting line for the back neck depth. Once I mark down the 1 inch, I'm going to connect that 1 inch to meet with the neck width. Next, I'm going to mark down the neck depth for the front part. From the starting line here, I'm going to come down by 3 inches for the neck depth. And I will connect this to meet with the neck width. Next is to draft the sleeve opening. From the starting line here at this edge, I'm going to come downward by 10 inches. And I will mark this 10 inches here. I'm going to move the fabric upward so that I can mark the hemline. At the hemline here, the width I will be making use of is 19 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and mark down 19 inches. Then from this 19 inches, I'll come upward by 12 inches and mark that area down. From this 12 inches, I'm going to draw a curve this way upward. Just draw a curve upward and stop where the curve ends. Then from that same 12 inches, I'm just going to connect it down to the hemline where I have the 19 inches width. Afterwards, I'll go ahead and cut out my fabric. On this area where I have marked 10 inches, I'm going to notch the 4 fabric there. Then I'm going to cut out the back neckline only. After that, I'll take off my pins so that I can separate the front from the back. I've gone ahead to separate both pieces. Now I have the front one here. I'm just going to arrange this one properly and then cut along the area where I marked down 3 inches. So this will be the front while the other one will be the back piece. Next is for me to cut the strap that I will use to pipe the neckline. So the width for this strap is 1.5 inches. Afterwards, I'm going to open up the back piece like so. From this back here center, I'm going to come down by 5 inches. This will serve as the neck slit opening. Then I'm going to cut through this center back to where I marked the 5 inches. Basically, we are done with the cutting of this dress. Next is for us to sew them together. So I'm going to bring in the front piece and I will sew the shoulder of the front to that of the back on this side as well as on this side. So guys, I've gone ahead to sew the shoulders and this is what it looks like. The next part that I'm going to be sewing is the slit opening at the neck area. So I'm going to bring in this piece of fabric and sew this round on this neckline. Here is what it looks like. I've gone ahead to make the first stitches. Next, I'm going to notch this curved area at the base. Once I'm done notching, I'll go ahead and fold this inward and run the second stitch on this. I'm done stitching the neck slit opening and here is what it looks like. Next, I'm going to use this piece of fabric to pipe the remaining parts of the neckline. So here we have our neckline all stitched up. We are done with the neckline now. The next part that we'll be sewing is the side of this dress. So I'll take this to the sewing machine and sew this up, starting from the notched area downward. I'm done sewing this, but we need to notch this area open at the base where we have that curve there. I'm also going to notch this area at the sleeve region. Afterwards, I'll go ahead and fold in the edge of this sleeve. I'm also going to fold this other part of the sleeve. When folding this, you want to make sure that you fold your stitch to about 0.75 so that your elastic can pass through the space there. Alright guys, I'm done stitching this. Next is to pass my elastic into it. I have this elastic cut out at 8.5 inches, so I'll go ahead and pass it through this stitched up area. If you have watched this tutorial to this point and you're yet to give this video a thumbs up, please like this tutorial so that more people can see this video and benefit from it. And do not forget to hit the subscribe button. You do not want to miss out on tutorials from me, so turn your post notification bell on. If you have questions regarding this tutorial, feel free to drop your questions in the comments section. I'll do the same thing for the other sleeve, and once I'm done, I'll take this to the sewing machine and stitch this elastic close and also stitch the area that is opened up. So we have this all sewn up and look at what it looks like. This is very beautiful guys. I've passed the elastic into the sleeve area. I'm done stitching up all the areas that I needed to stitch, and the next part is for us to hem the base of this gown. So I'm just going to fold this twice and run my stitches over it. So here we have this. I'm gonna head to hem my dress, and this is basically done. All I have to do is to give this a very good press. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Hope you enjoyed this. You can drop your comments in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one.